Hey everyone, it's Morgan here. I wanted to make a video telling you a little bit about my experience meeting Big Time Rush at the KFCM Center in Louisville, Kentucky. To start off, I had VIP tickets to meet them, so I was really excited about that. So we were supposed to get to the arena early. We were supposed to get there at 3. So we got there, and they were going to let us in at 3. We got there at around 2:30. We kind of waited outside for a while, and then Sticks and Christine came out, and he had the megaphone and was like, okay, we're going to let you in. You're going to go to the table. You're going to get your passes and everything, and then we'll let you know from there. So we go into the table, my sister and I. We go into the table. We go up to the table, and they have the passes laid out, and they have your name, and so they check it. So we get our passes. We had the regular VIPs, so it looks like this. This is what the regulars look like. The ultimates are circular, so if you had it, it'll be circular. So we did that, and then later on, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. This is the bags we got. These are like the little bags. So yeah, we got these, and this came inside of it. It's a cute little thing. It lights up. See? You may not be able to see it. Lights up. And we got the specially designed tour t-shirt. It's blue, and it has Big Time Rush, and it has all their names on it in like neon and purple. It's really cute. I love the shirt. But anyway, so we got that. So we waited in there for a while. We waited like in the main area because we were in the KFCM Center. So we waited in the main area, and then they came back on, and they were like, okay, so it's time to go to sound check. So we all went in for sound check. My sister and I so happened to be in the 3rd row for sound check, so we have really good seats. It was awesome. The guys came in. It took, like, we waited there for a while before it started. We were inside the arena sitting, but it took the guys a while to get out, so it was like, it seemed like it took forever. But it probably wasn't that long, but it just felt really long. So the guys came out, and, they sang Music Sounds Better With You, Boyfriend, and Windows Down acoustically, and it was amazing. It was so cool. And they answered a few questions. A lot of the questions that the people, that rushers asked at my, during my meet and greet, or during my sound check, was like, a lot of the kids that were asking were like younger fans, so some of the questions wouldn't be questions that, teenagers or, people like me would ask. But, so yeah, so they asked like some cute questions, and it was really cute seeing the guys interact with the younger kids, which is pretty cool. So after sound check, it was time for the meet and greet, which whenever we were in line waiting, of course, my sister and I, we were one of the, like, we were in the front, like, somewhat. We were one of the first people to meet them because we were in the 3rd row, and they took us out, like, according to where you were sitting was, like, the order in which you met them. We wanted, like, just now looking back now, it probably would have been better to be, like, near the back, like, last, because then they wouldn't have anybody, like, you would think it wouldn't be as rushed, but who knows. So we're waiting in line. I start freaking out. They held where our picture was going to be taken was in the auxiliary gym of the KFCM Center, and they had a black backdrop, and it had Big Time Rush, Big Time Summer Tour 2012 on it, and so they were counting people off to walk into the auxiliary gym, and they kind of like had you in line, and you were waiting to get your picture taken and all that stuff. And so we walked in, and whenever I saw them, like, I was like, I mean, they took my breath away, and they really took my breath away. I was so excited to see them, and my sister, like, she turns around, she's older than me, she's 20, and I'm 14, and she's like, you better not cry. She put her hands, like, on my face, and she's like, you better not cry, don't be one of those girls. But I didn't. I was freaking out. I was fangirling, but I was like, okay, keep your composure. It was extremely hard, but it was pretty awesome. So it was our turn to walk up. I kind of tried to have a strategy. I was thinking that if I let my sister go before me, that I would kind of see what she did, and then I would kind of try to mirror it or do things differently to make sure. So, like, she walked ahead in front of me, and I was still, like, waiting by Christine. And then whenever my sister was walking, she got hugs from Kendall and from Logan and Carlos, but she didn't get to James because he was on the far side. And then I was going to let her stay and take her picture because I thought we were going to be taking him separately. But then Renelle was like, oh, no, come on. I was like, okay. So I went up and I hugged Kendall and I was like, hey, guys, and I hugged Kendall and then hugged Logan. And he was like, oh, you can stand here, sweetie. I almost melted. It was amazing. And they started laughing. I was like, Logan is such a sweetie. And he called me sweetie, which is really cute. I was really excited about it. And so we stood in line and, we took our picture. And then after that, it was like, you're done. So I didn't even get to say anything to Carlos or James. I didn't get to hug them either. So I felt really, really bad. But, yeah, I'll probably send them fan mail or something and just let them know that I'm sorry and I didn't want to seem standoffish. But, so yeah. So, in essence, meet and greet is extremely fast. So if you want hugs, I would suggest you to get your hugs before the picture is taken, for one. And for two, if you have a favorite, I would go to them first. I don't necessarily have a favorite because I love all four of them. And for me, it's too hard to choose. So I didn't really have one. I just kind of went in order. And, for me, I didn't get to James or Carlos because they were on the opposite side. So that was kind of sad. But I plan on meeting them again for next tour, and I plan on getting Ultimates next time. So hopefully I'll get to James and Carlos. So that was awesome. It was amazing. Like, I can't even tell you. I would definitely encourage anybody to go. Next, it was time for concert. Rachel Crow was awesome. She can sing. She's really sweet. I really liked her performance. I like Mean Girl, so I was singing along with her. I like the song. Then it was Cody Simpson. He did pretty well. I think he was lip singing some of it, which is whatever. I wasn't really there for him, but it was cool to watch him. He's a good dancer, so that was pretty good to watch him. But yeah, I was really waiting for Big Time Rush. So after Cody Simpson performed, there was a 20-minute intermission before Big Time Rush, and that 20 minutes went by pretty fast. I thought it was going to take a long time, but it really didn't. So that was pretty cool. So then it was time for Big Time Rush. They started off with Elevate, and it was amazing. Pyro was going everywhere. It was crazy. They had these huge screens that it was really colorful. Like, a lot of, like, what they had in the background, like, on the screens, it was, like, they had a bunch of colors. They had, like, speech bubbles, and it had some of the, like, the lyrics in it, and it was really cool. Of course, they had their ramps and stairs and the trampoline and all that cool stuff, and it was amazing. The production was awesome. During the concert, I waved at Logan and he waved back. I was freaking out. I was totally fangirling. My sister and I were in the fourth row for the concert, so we were fourth row center, so it was pretty amazing seats. And I thought that he wouldn't be able to see me, but I knew he was waving at me because the girls behind us were Cody Simpson fans, and the girls that were in front of us were like smaller little girls, so they probably wouldn't know to wave. But anyway, and they weren't waving. I kind of checked to make sure before I did, so I knew he would be waving at me. And so I was kind of like, and he was like, and I almost died. It was amazing. So that was pretty awesome. I would definitely say all around I had a great time meeting Big Time Rush. They will always have a special place in my heart. They were my first concert whenever I went to see them in Nashville, Tennessee at Bridgestone Arena on March the 7th during the Better With You tour. They were my first concert, and so the second time around they were my first celebrities that I got to meet, which is pretty awesome. So they will always have a special place in my heart. I love those guys to death. They're so sweet. I love them. I cannot wait to see them again. I'm really missing them. It's like a week after my concert. Sorry so late for the video, but I've been super busy and stuff. But I'm definitely having withdrawals. But I miss them, and I cannot wait to see them again. And it needs to happen. I am hoping at some point that I get tweeted or retweeted as soon as possible. It needs to happen. But all in all, it was a great concert. I had an amazing time. I would encourage anyone and everyone, go. It is worth the money, I promise you. It is worth every penny. I had such a great time. So yeah, let me know about your concert experience, what you thought about it. If you met them, tell me about your meet and greet and what you liked about it and your favorite performances and everything. Or if your concert isn't here yet and if you have any questions, just let me know. So let me know how your concert went, and if you have any questions, again, let me know, and I will try to answer them to my best ability. All right, thanks guys. Love ya.